Hello everyone, my name is Titanium Star, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pikmin. Last time, we went to the impact site, we discovered Pikmin, and we found our very first ship part. This time, we'll be going to the Forest of Hope, and seeing what lies there waiting for us. Let's get started. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. So let's do exactly that. We have 25 Pikmin, so let's just take all of them out real quick. And get beginning with our day. So what I'm gonna start off with here is just building up my numbers. You can work on that. And you can get that. And you see here we have a wall that is in our way, obviously. If I were to swarm all my Pikmin on here, you'll see that they will start attacking it and breaking it down. So while we're just waiting for the wall to be built and waiting for these Pikmin to sprout, I just want to go over how much I love this area. Just the music and just how everything looks. It is just like so calming. And other than that, really, you just don't know what's happening in front of you. And to me, the first time I ever played this game, just going to this area, going beyond this wall, I had no idea what was gonna be here, and just the music just was really reassuring, and everything just I was sort of like in a zen mode of sorts. Just going into this area, not really caring about anything. You don't really have anything in mind. It's not like there's something like there's not something that's like really holding you back. You're just kind of free to do whatever you want, and that's something I really like about Pikmin. The exploration aspect and just feeling of the unknown. Now, ahead of us is our very first enemy, the Dwarf Bulborb. This is one of the most common enemies you'll probably find in Pikmin. One thing you'll notice, it's very aggressive, and if it notices us, it will begin charging for us. And see, it tried to take a bite out of me. One thing to note, if I can pull it off, if you land it directly on their head, if you land a Pikmin directly on them, it will instantly kill them. I did not hit them. Oh, I got it. Yeah, it'll make an OW sound when you get that. So basically, I'm gonna try getting it on him too, and there we go. Something about enemies, when they die, you can bring their corpses back, and this can make more Pikmin. Really morbid, I know, but it's best not to think about that. So, I'm just gonna keep building up my numbers. Just getting all the pellets. You notice some of these pellets are yellow. As I said in the last episode, if you don't have the right color of Pikmin, getting the color of pellet, you will not get the bonus Pikmin out of it. But since we don't have any yellows anyways, I figure why not. Up ahead there is a bigger version of the Dwarf Bulborb. That is, as the name Dwarf implies, that is the normal Bulborb. And luckily it is asleep. It's a nocturnal creature, and it won't bother us, hopefully. Right here is a bridge. This is something that you can assign your Pikmin to do, and they will basically build the bridge. I'm just gonna let these 6 guys do what they want. Actually, no, I'm gonna take them with me. Hold on. There's something else I need to show off. You see back here at base, we have all our Pikmin. That's another thing. When you have Pikmin bring stuff back to base, they will not go back to where they started. They will just stay at base. So that is something to keep in mind of when you're playing this game and you're strategizing where you want to go, how many Pikmin you have. It's something. It's good to keep that in mind. While waiting for these to sprout, I'm just gonna walk over here, and over here, this was also in the impact site. There was a wall like this, blocking the way. And if I were to say try using the Pikmin to break that, you'll see they get very sad, and they become depressed because they can't break a stone wall with their heads. So I'm just gonna get all these Pikmin. And over here, this is another mechanic. So this is grass, and when you get grass, you can let Pikmin pull it up, and sometimes you bring up this. This is nectar, and I'm pretty sure there's a total. Yes, another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces some sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature to flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. So yes, you don't have to keep your Pikmin planted to make them flowers. You can just get nectar and they will instantly become flowers. So what advantages do flower Pikmin have? So flower Pikmin are faster. As you saw in the day before, the leaf Pikmin were really struggling to keep up. They have slightly better AI, they have a less chance to strip. That one Pikmin did not want to show that off. But, they do. Just trust me on that. Anyways, while they're building the bridge over there, I'm gonna get these guys. Please. Okay, thank you. And over here is our second ship part. Why? It's the Eternal Field Dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. So we can swarm this on our Pikmin and see we need 40 for that. I'm not gonna get that yet. I'm gonna build up my numbers first because we have something very important to do. Right there. Right now I don't really have anything to say, but this is basically what the first few days will involve when you first get Pikmin, because you don't have your numbers, and Pikmin really thrive when they have power in numbers, and that's really the name of the game. Whenever you want to get something done faster, you want to have greater numbers of Pikmin. Whenever a task seems too big for one Pikmin or a few Pikmin, you just get more Pikmin. Pikmin are kind of like ants in a way. Like, individually they're not too strong, but just their sheer numbers makes them a threat. Anyways, I'm gonna call these Pikmin and get them flowered up with this patch of grass over here. On the top of a grass, the first time I ever played Pikmin, I didn't know grass was a thing. I just thought it was a part of the background, and it was just, I just never knew it was a mechanic that existed, so I spent the entire game with leaf Pikmin. Yeah, it wasn't the best. Anyways, my clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it is the best for me to review my monitor's data. Across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and the day display. On the bottom, my spacesuit meter, damage meter, and Pikmin gauges. I already went over this yesterday. So he's basically saying going over the UI. One thing that's changed from day one is that the sun meter is now a thing. So, as I said before, Pikmin is a real-time strategy game, and you really have to manage your time wisely, because every day is time limited. And you have 30 days in all to get the ship parts. To adjust my monitor, I can press Z. Oh, it's okay. So it's just going over controls again. Do I have any leaves? Okay, I have one. That jingle you heard being played, that jingle basically tells you that they're done with the task. And as you can see over there, yes, they are done with the bridge. Why did I build this bridge? I'm not sure. But it's nice to oh no. One thing about Pikmin, they cannot swim. Water is very deadly to them. Just whistling them will get them out of the water. So if you have any Pikmin that get stuck on the water, just whistle them like crazy. Now up ahead. This is our first red Bulborb. So one useful strategy to defeat these Bulborbs, because they're nocturnal creatures, they're asleep, you can just swarm them. One thing to keep in mind of in this game, there's a glitch called the crushing glitch, which makes it so Pikmin that are usually swarming can sometimes be knocked down out of the map by the enemy's hitbox. This is something to keep in mind of. It is a very, very bad glitch. And I'm glad none of my Pikmin died to show it off right now. But I'm just gonna follow my Pikmin back carrying the ship part and have the rest of my Pikmin breaking down that wall. So, now, as you can see, Eternal Field Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. I now have recovered 2 out of 30 ship parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. So that is another thing. You don't actually need all 30 ship parts to beat the game. You only need 25 ship parts to survive and get off the planet. But you need 30 out of 30 ship parts to... You need all 30 ship parts to get 100% of the game and get the perfect ending. And if you don't get if you don't get the 25 needed ship parts, you will get the bad ending, which is essentially a game over. Anyways, let's wait for our Pikmin to finish this up. And let's get this guy. No, don't eat him. No, don't wake him up. Do not wake him up. No, 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 come back. Oh god, oh god, oh god. No. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for this guy to go back to sleep. Oh my god. See, that's the thing. Pikmin AI is really bad. They'll just like immediately go to the enemy and just wake it up. And this will screw me up so much. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try moving these out of the way first. Get out the way. Okay. Now I'm gonna use that. Now I'm gonna use the throwing trick that I showed everyone last time. So as I'm gonna demonstrate right now, if I swarm around Olimar, I can spam the A like crazy and get as many Pikmin on as possible. And yes! I have just beaten him without any Pikmin loss. That's a very good way to defeat him without any risk of the crushing glitch, because swarming does have a risk of the crushing glitch, as your Pikmin are underneath him, and when he falls down and dies, it will push them out of the map. Anyways, what's this? Another onion? I wonder what this could be. It has yellow pellets around it? It's become yellow? We're gonna get blue Pikmin! The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? No matter, they are obviously quite similar. I shall call this one a Pikmin as well. Alright, so this is, as the color implies, a yellow Pikmin. Oh my god, no, please. No, you guys stay away. You can see I'm not using my day very efficiently. I haven't really done much. Nothing's really gone my way so far, but here we go. The yellow Pikmin obviously corresponds to the yellow pellet, and if I were to bring the yellow pellet back, it would obviously give me one yellow Pikmin. Or 2 yellow Pikmin, sorry. So what are the differences between yellow Pikmin and red Pikmin? So, yellow Pikmin, as Olimar said, weigh less, so they can be thrown much higher. This won't be of much use right now, but this will come up eventually. What else do yellow Pikmin have? Well, in this game, not much actually. Honestly, they're not that useful Pikmin, and you don't need that many yellow Pikmin. But they do have their uses. They can get... I'm just gonna go ahead and spend the rest of my day building up my yellow Pikmin numbers. One thing to note, if you leave a Pikmin sprouted overnight, it will continue growing, and that is a good way to grow your Pikmin to higher stages. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter the onions on their own. But if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe, but I'm somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. So as I alluded before, Bulborbs are nocturnal creatures. That means in the night, they become awake. That means any Pikmin that are left behind, not in your group or in base, will be left behind and eaten. And they will die. So, at the end of the day, it's usually good to open up your map, and it's usually a good day to open up... Well, I don't have the map yet, but it's usually a good idea to go ahead and look for any stragglers and make sure they're all with you. So, before the day ends, I'm gonna go over what makes yellow Pikmin different. So, yellow Pikmin can carry these... These are bomb rocks. I'm not gonna get a chance to show them off yet today, so I'll be showing off tomorrow. But bomb rocks are basically, as they seem, bombs that can be carried by yellow Pikmin. Yellow Pikmin are the only Pikmin that can carry these. And with that being said, the day's done. The yellow Pikmin don't have their onion! Oh no! Well, Almar, it looks like you just killed all of your yellow Pikmin. Sorry, Bulborbs, no Pikmin for you. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press Y to locate my parts. Yet, there seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I'm attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter at the bottom left corner of the screen. Shut up, Olimar, you didn't take any damage today. Anyways, we see that we have lost no Pikmin in battle, and left none behind, and also raised our total population. Let's go ahead and save the game. Well, we got another ship part, we discovered the yellow Pikmin, and we've explored quite a bit of the area. Next time on Pikmin, we continue exploring the Forest of Hope and find more ship parts. See you guys then.